What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope you're all doing absolutely fine. And today we're gonna continue with Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, the fourth book. Alright, let's do this. Whatsoever doth happen in the world is in the course of nature, as usual and ordinary, as a rose in the spring and fruit in summer. Of the same nature as sickness and death, slender and lying in wait. And whatsoever as ordinarily doth unto fools used to be occasion either of joy or sorrow. That whatsoever it is that comes after doth always very naturally, and as it were familiarly, follow upon that which was before. For thou must consider the things of the world not as a loose independent number, consisting merely of necessary events, but as a discrete connection of things orderly and harmoniously disposed. There is then to be seen in the things of the world not a bare succession, but an admirable correspondence and affinity. Let that of Heraclitus never be out of thy mind, that the depth of earth is water, and the depth of water is air, and the depth of air is fire, and so on the contrary. Remember him also who was ignorant whither the way did lead, and how that reason being the thing by which all things in the world are administered, and which men are continually and most inwardly conversant with, yet is the thing which ordinarily they are most in the position with, and how those things which daily happen among them cease not daily to be strange unto them, and that we should not either speak or do anything as a man in their sleep by opinion and bare imagination, for then we think we speak and do, and that we must not be as children who follow their father's example, for best reason alleging their bare successive tradition from our forefathers we have received it. Even as if any of the gods should tell thee, thou shalt certainly die tomorrow or next day, thou wouldst not, except thou wert extremely base and pusillanimous, Take it for great benefit rather to die the next day after than tomorrow. For alas, what is the difference? So, for the same reason, think it no great matter to die rather many years after than the very next day. Let it be thy perpetual meditation how many physicians who once looked so grim and so free, frigidly shrunk their brows upon their patience, are dead and gone themselves. How many astrologers, astrologers, after that, in ostentation, great ostentation, they had foretold the death of some others. How many philosophers, after so many elaborate tracts and volumes concerning either morality or immortality, how many brave captains and commanders, after the death and slaughter of so many, how many kings and tyrants, after they had with such horror and insolency abused their power upon men's lives, as though themselves had been immortal. How many, that I may so speak, whole cities, both men and towns, Helice, Pompeii, Herculaneum, and other innumerable, are dead and gone. Round them over also, whom thou thyself, one after another, hast known in thy time to drop away. Such and such a one took care of such and such one's burial, and so soon after was buried himself. So one, so another, and all things in short time. For Herion live, and indeed ever look upon all worldly things as things for their countenance, that are but for a day, and for their worth most vile and contemptible, as for example, what is man? That which but the other day, when he was conceived, was vile, snivel, and within few days shall be either an embalmed carcass or mere ashes. This must thou, according to truth and nature, thoroughly consider how man's life is but for very moment of time, and so depart meek and contented, even as if a ripe olive falling should praise the ground that bare her, and give thanks to the tree that begat her. Thou must be like a promontory of the sea, against which, though the waves beat continually, yet it both itself stands, and about it are those swelling waves, stilled and quieted. Alright, guys, we're gonna continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today, and see you. Bye.